Walk into any prepper's basement, and you'll find the same mistake: a wall of guns built for a YouTube thumbnail, not for surviving a collapse. When ammo stops shipping, and the nearest gunsmith is 3 states away, most of those firearms become expensive paperweights. I ranked 7 firearms by one unforgiving standard, and number 1 is the gun most preppers refuse to carry. This video is for educational purposes only and does not promote harm or unsafe use of firearms. Number 7. SIG Sauer P320 M.O.D. The SIG Sauer P320 M.O.D. feels like the kind of pistol designed for the exact moment normal life collapses. Most preppers buy firearms based on internet trends, flashy marketing, or range day excitement, but survival weapons play by completely different rules. When resources disappear and conditions turn brutal, adaptability and reliability suddenly matter more than anything else. That's where the P320 M.O.D. becomes incredibly dangerous. Built around SIG's modular platform, this handgun allows shooters to configure the firearm around changing survival needs instead of being locked into one setup forever. The frame feels solid and balanced, while the recoil impulse stays controlled enough for rapid defensive fire under stress. The trigger offers a smooth, consistent pull that encourages confident shooting when panic begins destroying focus and fine motor skills. But what truly separates the P320 M.O.D. in an apocalypse-style scenario is durability combined with versatility. Optics-ready capability, interchangeable grip systems, and proven combat-level reliability make it more than just a carry gun. It becomes a long-term survival sidearm. Dirt, exhaustion, rough handling, extended firing schedules, the platform was built to keep functioning through abuse. In a world where most firearms owners prepare for comfort instead of chaos, the SIG Sauer P320 M.O.D. represents the type of handgun serious survivors would actually trust when society stops feeling civilized. Number 6. Springfield Echelon 4.0 C Comp. The Springfield Echelon 4.0 C Comp feels like a pistol engineered for the kind of chaos most preppers only imagine in theory. When people think about survival firearms, they often focus on raw firepower or military aesthetics, but real apocalypse-ready guns need something deeper: control under pressure, adaptability, and the ability to keep running when maintenance becomes difficult and stress becomes constant. That's exactly where the Echelon 4.0 C Comp separates itself from ordinary defensive pistols. The compensated design immediately changes the shooting experience. Recoil stays remarkably flat and controlled, allowing rapid follow-up shots even when fatigue, adrenaline, and poor conditions begin affecting performance. The grip texture locks aggressively into the hand, while the trigger delivers a clean, deliberate break that rewards fast and accurate shooting under pressure. But what truly makes this pistol valuable in a survival scenario is durability combined with modern tactical flexibility. The optics-ready system allows quicker target acquisition in chaotic environments, and the internal engineering feels designed for extended hard use instead of casual range sessions. Even the slide manipulations feel rugged and confidence-inspiring. In a collapsing world where defensive encounters may happen suddenly and repeatedly, firearms need to work without excuses. The Springfield Echelon 4.0 C Comp feels built exactly for that reality. A modern fighting pistol prepared for long-term survival instead of temporary comfort. Number 5. CZP-01 Omega. The CZP-01 Omega feels like the kind of pistol serious survivors eventually gravitate toward after the hype fades away. Most preppers buy firearms based on trends, oversized tactical looks, or social media popularity. But once you start thinking about long-term survival, different qualities begin to matter: durability, shootability, reliability, and the ability to function under constant stress. That's where the P-01 Omega becomes incredibly hard to ignore. Built on a NATO-tested platform with an alloy frame strong enough for years of abuse, this handgun balances compact carry dimensions with the shooting confidence of a full-duty pistol. Under recoil, the weight distribution creates a smoother and more controlled shooting experience than many lightweight polymer handguns, which becomes critical during prolonged defensive situations where fatigue can destroy accuracy. The Omega trigger system also gives the pistol a refined feel, offering a cleaner double-action pull and a crisp single-action break that rewards disciplined shooting under pressure. But what truly makes the PA-01 Omega apocalypse-worthy is trust. This pistol was designed to survive hard use, rough environments, and extended firing schedules without becoming fragile or unpredictable. In a world where spare parts and easy repairs might disappear overnight, that mechanical reliability becomes priceless. The CZP-01 Omega doesn't chase trends. It quietly prepares for the worst, while everyone else focuses on appearances. Number 4. Zev OZ9 Compact. The Zev OZ9 Compact feels like the kind of firearm built for people who understand that survival isn't only about endurance, it's about efficiency under pressure. Most preppers stockpile gear and buy whatever gun happens to dominate online conversations, but when real chaos begins, performance becomes brutally important. The OZ9 Compact enters that environment with a completely different mindset than ordinary carry pistols. From the first shot, the pistol feels incredibly refined. The steel receiver system inside the frame changes the recoil impulse dramatically, keeping the gun flatter and more controlled during rapid defensive fire. That matters when stress, exhaustion, and adrenaline start destroying precision. The trigger is another major advantage. Clean, responsive, and extremely short resetting. It allows fast follow-up shots without sacrificing accuracy. But what truly makes the OZ9 Compact survival-worthy is consistency through hard use. The pistol feels overbuilt in all the right ways. Slide movement stays smooth even during long shooting sessions, and the ergonomics lock naturally into the hand under pressure. In a collapse scenario, where every round matters and defensive encounters may happen without warning, shooters need firearms that maximize control instead of fighting against them. Many preppers buy guns based on fear. The Zev OZ9 Compact feels different. It feels engineered for disciplined survival, where precision and reliability become more valuable than flashy tactical trends. Number 3. Springfield XD-M Elite Compact. The Springfield XD-M Elite Compact feels like a pistol built for people preparing for long-term survival instead of short-term panic. Most preppers buy firearms based on appearance or internet hype, but when conditions become truly dangerous, the priorities change fast. You stop caring about what looks tactical and start caring about what keeps working after dirt, exhaustion, and stress begin destroying everything else. That's exactly where the XD-M Elite Compact earns respect. The first thing shooters notice is control. Despite its compact dimensions, the pistol stays remarkably stable during rapid defensive fire, thanks to the balanced frame design and aggressive grip texture that keeps the handgun planted firmly in the hand. The M.O.D trigger system also gives the pistol a major advantage, delivering a clean break and short reset that support accurate shooting under pressure instead of hesitant firing. But what truly makes this pistol apocalypse-ready is durability combined with capacity. The magazine holds serious firepower without making the handgun feel oversized, while the optics-ready platform adds modern tactical flexibility for chaotic defensive environments. Reliability is where the XD-M Elite Compact becomes difficult to ignore. It was engineered for hard use and extended shooting schedules, not occasional range trips. In a collapsing world where survival depends on confidence in your gear, this pistol feels built to endure long after weaker firearms begin failing. Number 2. Glock 26 Gen 5. The Glock 26 Gen 5 may look small, but in an apocalypse scenario, this pistol becomes far more dangerous than many oversized tactical handguns. Most preppers assume survival firearms need massive frames, extended magazines, and aggressive military styling, but real-world collapse situations reward something else entirely: mobility, concealability, and absolute reliability. That's exactly why the Glock 26 continues surviving generation after generation. Built like a compact defensive brick, the Gen 5 version improves the platform with a smoother trigger, better barrel accuracy, and a cleaner grip design that feels more natural under stress. The recoil remains surprisingly manageable for such a small handgun, allowing fast follow-up shots without losing control. But the real advantage of the Glock 26 is flexibility. It can disappear under clothing during dangerous travel, function as a backup weapon when primary gear fails, and even accept larger Glock magazines during extended defensive situations. That adaptability becomes priceless when resources become limited and conditions unpredictable. Reliability is exactly what people expect from Glock at this level. Mud, rain, rough handling, exhaustion, long shooting sessions, the pistol keeps functioning without drama. In a survival environment where carrying too much gear can slow you down or expose you, the Glock 26 Gen 5 proves that compact doesn't mean weak. Sometimes the smartest survival weapon is the one always within reach. Number 1. Walther PPQ M2. The Walther PPQ M2 feels like the kind of pistol people underestimate until real pressure enters the equation. Most preppers focus on capacity numbers, oversized frames, or tactical cosmetics, but survival firearms need something many shooters overlook completely: speed and control when fear starts destroying concentration. That's exactly where the PPQ M2 becomes incredibly dangerous. The first thing that separates this pistol is the trigger. Even years after its release, the PPQ trigger remains one of the sharpest and most responsive striker-fired systems available. The break feels crisp and immediate, while the reset is so short and tactile that rapid defensive shooting becomes almost effortless. Under recoil, the pistol stays remarkably balanced, allowing accurate follow-up shots even during high-stress drills, where fatigue and adrenaline begin taking over. But what truly makes the PPQ M2 apocalypse worthy is how natural it feels under pressure. The ergonomics mold into the hand almost perfectly, giving shooters instinctive control during chaotic movement and defensive shooting. Reliability is another major strength. The platform was built for serious use, capable of enduring extended firing schedules and rough handling without becoming unpredictable. In a world collapsing into uncertainty, firearms need to become extensions of the shooter instead of mechanical distractions. The Walther PPQ M2 earns its place because it combines precision, speed, and reliability in a package built for survival instead of hype. True. When the world falls apart, flashy gear means nothing if your firearm can't survive pressure, abuse, and chaos. These pistols earned their place because they combine reliability, control, durability, and real defensive performance when survival becomes the priority. Now I want to know, which one would you trust if society collapsed tomorrow? Drop your answer below, subscribe, and stay prepared for the next cinematic firearm breakdown.